Right, you're with Brendon. I've been joined by two guests in the studio to talk about the upcoming Kapiti Arts Trail. And so I'm joined by Philip Bugg. Afternoon,
Hey,
Philip.
how's it going?
Good. And Cushla de Groot. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right,
Hey.
cool. Just come forward a little bit there, Cushla. That's all good.
Hi.
Hi. So we'll start off with a chat with Philip for a start about what he does. And you are predominantly acrylic painter.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
I do most of my works with acrylic.
Yeah.
And oils take too long to dry, so the acrylics are my best to use.
Okay, cool. And I'm just reading your bio here. So your work aims to express the inner worlds of reality. That sounds pretty cool.
Yep.
Do you want to expand a little bit more on that?
Oh, I guess just all the sort of unknown things about yourself, you know, the kind of subconscious I find when I paint, because I'm not really thinking about anything in particular. It comes out without me thinking about it, so I feel like that's a good way to reflect the things about myself that I don't know of, I guess.
Does that scare you sometimes?
Yeah, it can. It can get a bit freaky, actually, but yeah, that's what I try to do with my art is explore myself and the parts that I'm unsure about, I guess.
Yeah. So I was looking for your Instagram account there, and you've got some pretty cool stuff up onto there.
Cheers, man.
And so obviously you're going to be displaying you're part of the Lindale Artists Guild.
Yep.
And you're going to be displaying your work on 2nd and 3rd of November, and then the following weekend.
Yep.
You looking forward to that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Have you done the Arts Trail before?
Yeah, I've done it previous years, last 2 years I did it, and I exhibited it at KYS.
Yeah, cool.
And I sold a few pieces last year, which I was stoked about.
Yeah.
And it was good for exposure. Yeah,
exactly. What sort of price range is your art in? Is there a price range, or it's what
it varies quite a lot because I mean I do a lot of big canvases.
Okay.
So those ones I tend to put a lot more work into, and they span over like quite a few months. So I end up pricing them up to like around 300 to 500 sort of thing.
That's still cheap, mate. Go higher. Put it up, mate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work into those canvases, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do a lot of small pieces as well. So there's a range for everybody if they don't want to spend too much, or you know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, Cushla, your turn. So you're an illustrator, and looking around on it's called Cushla's World. Is that that's your Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of inspired by native and nature, what's around us, by the looks of that.
Yeah, so what I do is I do acrylics as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I do canvases, acrylic paintings and so forth. And I do quite a bit of illustration in pen and ink and also coloured pencils. So I think pen and ink is sort of my home artistically because, I started off doing pen sketches in my workbooks at school sort of thing and just drawing anything that came to mind. And now I just sort of, get a pen and paper out, just do it or whatever I'm thinking about. Could be anything, could be nature inspired, could be... I did a series of more sort of cynical social commentaries about drinking and that sort of thing, and it was a bunch of people just doing stupid stuff and having a really good time. Mm-hmm. So most of my work is inspired by things that I see around me, things that I sort of daydream about and then sort of staple together, if you like, and they turn into completely new things, a little bit of surrealism. And quite a bit of just sort of playing around and just making things up as I go.
Sounds good to me. And you're both local? You're born and bred on the Kapiti Coast?
Yep. Yeah, I was born and raised in Parapara.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent most of my life here. I lived in Taupo when I was younger, but I spent most of my life in Prams, so I'd say I'm local as well.
Very cool, excellent. Right, and we're going to play a bit of music from you. We're going to start with Philip. So your choice was, well, actually it's your second choice because the first one was far too long.
Yep.
But you're a bit of a Led Zeppelin fan.
Yep.
And so we're going to play Rambling On by Led Zeppelin. You're on Beach FM.
The Beach FM Sunday afternoon show with Paraparaumu Taxis, your friendly team at your service 24/7. Just call 296 1111.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. no time for spreading root. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
You're on Beach FM 106.3, and that is Led Zepp's Ramble On, and that was Philip Bugg's choice of a song for this afternoon, and we're here with me, with Cushla de Groot, and a couple of artists in the Lindale Artists Guild, and they're going to be displaying their art on the 2nd and 3rd of November and the weekend following here up in Lindale. Guys, you'll be in the barn, is that where you guys are all set up into there? Yeah.
That's where the display space is going to be.
Yeah, so it's cool. So you guys will be working hard at the moment, getting all your pieces ready?
Yep, for sure. We've got a lot on the go at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do out there. How many pieces, Philip, are you going to have there?
So there's about seven quite big canvases on the go.
Yeah.
Most of them are almost done. It's just getting around to doing it.
Yeah, and Cushla, what about yourself?
I've got a few on the go too. I've been spending the past few days, I've had a few days off work and that sort of thing, so I've been spending those days just doing a few more sketches, trying to get some ideas together and that. So I'm not actually sure how many pieces I have in this right now, so I've actually got to find my sketch pad too that has my better work in it, and then get that all together. I'm not quite sure how many that will be, but yeah, a fair amount of work and some brand new pieces as well that I'm quite excited to show off and have everyone come and see and get some feedback on.
Yeah, cool. Right, as we're talking off air, Cushla, you can go first. Why should someone come and buy your artwork?
Why should they come and buy my artwork? Well, I'm pretty passionate about eating. That's for a start. Secondly, I think it's a really good experience just to come up here, no matter your feelings about, the venue, whatever it is, I think it's a good idea to come and see our artwork. Come and, buy some if you like it, and, support some local artists and have some new and fresh pieces in your home or wherever you'd like to hang them.
Excellent. Philip?
I think you should buy my artwork because it's been sitting in my room for far too long, and I'm sick of looking at it.
Yeah.
So it'd be great to have it up in somebody else's house, and being enjoyed by people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you do art, isn't it? You sow the piece to appreciate
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
I reckon there's another reason too, because I brought art on the Arts Trail. We're talking 15, 20 years ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but a long time ago. And some of those pieces are worth reasonable good money now. Those artists have gone on to do some really cool stuff, according to my wife. We brought early Shona Moller stuff, and that's actually sells really well. Of course, she's got a studio down the beach there now, and a couple of other artists that, have done well. So if you're listening out there, you might buy a piece and it will be damn cheap in 20 years' time. Of course, it only goes up if you die, so that's a little bit disappointing for artists, isn't it?
Yep.
Or you cut your ear off or something like that. It's dramatic. But I'm sure you won't go to those lengths, will you, to promote your work?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know, I have cut my own hair once. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, cutting your own hair can be fun.
It wasn't good. I'm not a hairdresser, so it didn't pan out that well for me in the end, but it grows back.
Well, my 19-year-old daughter has blue hair at the moment because she went out with her sister and some friends, and they went back to the flat, and they thought it was a good idea that she'd look good with blue hair. So they managed to bleach it and then dye it blue, or halfway blue, and then they got a bit bored with that. And but it's actually turned out pretty cool. So she's got this bright blue hair at the moment, so it was not a bad result for how it happened. Onto them. All right, we're going to go do some stuff, and we're going to go to the Composting New Zealand Pet Patrol, and then after that we'll be going to listen to Cushla's choice, and that is, I've just lost it on my, no I have not, lost it on that, it's Navara and Lake of Fire, so we will be playing that after the break there. Navara, do you listen to a lot of them?
I've been listening to Nirvana since I was about 15 or so I think it's my longest standing. I don't really know all that much music that's normal, to be honest. But, that's the most normal thing that I would listen to, I suppose.
Cool. I actually listened to a really cool podcast about him more, the other day, and that was really, really good. It's quite sad. It was actually quite sad at the end of it.
Fascinating character, but very sad story.
Yeah, it was. He was sort of plagued his whole life, but he certainly produced some pretty good stuff. You're on Beach FM.
Beach FM Pet Patrol brought to you by Composting New Zealand Limited, providing bulk landscape supplies to the Kapiti Coast. Open 7 days at 160 Otaihanga Road, Paraparaumu.
All right, on the Composting New Zealand Pet Patrol, we have Katie Puri missing, which is a pretty cool name. I quite like that. She's been missing from Waikanai since Thursday, and the owners live in Flaxmere Street off Waikanai Beach, so normally wanders around, but normally comes back. So, but hasn't seen her since Thursday. So, if you go on to the Lost and Found Pets Kapiti group, you'll be able, if you've seen it wandering around there. I live in that area, so I'll keep an eye out. Janine really wants Katie Puri back on there. All right, so we're going to go into that Navara song now. You're on Beach FM.
It's the home of the BBC from 8 p.m. Sunday to Friday and 10 on Saturdays.
Go to a lake of fire and
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
You're on Beach FM at 106.3, and that was Lake of Fire, and that was by Nirvana, of course, and that was Cushla's choice of music on there. Right, you guys, you have to move back into the mic. We're going to chat away there. We only have one mic in the studio here, listeners, so they're getting up close and personal, but I believe you've known each other beforehand, do you?
Yeah, we've met before.
You've met before, so that's all right in there. So, numbers-wise, what are you hoping to get through? What do you reckon this year? Put you on the spot there, didn't I?
Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully the whole of Kapiti. That'd be great.
And Wellington as well.
Yeah,
the bigger region. Well, they've done some pretty good promotion around it this year, so that's pretty cool. That there should be good turnouts there. And the good thing about where you are, there's a cafe there. You can look at some art, have some food, have a beer, etc. There, which always makes that sort of if they have a few beers, that certainly loosens up the purse string, shall we say.
Yep,
so,
definitely.
Onto there. And the long-range weather forecast is actually all right, and the only reason I know that is I coach a lot of cricket, so we've got a cricket match on the same day, so I'm just checking the long range. So it's looking pretty good at this at this stage, which is cool. Now, doing your art, it's been Cushla for a start. Has it been a whole life thing? Have you been an artist since a little girl, or are you?
Yeah, I guess so. So I know that my mum's listening to this. So she's actually an art teacher, so she always taught art in that. So I was brought up, with a paintbrush in my hand type thing. But that was mainly just scribbles until I sort of got into college and took up art properly, doing art as a subject in school, and got really into that. And I've been pretty much drawing and painting consistently since I was 15. Took a bit of a hiatus in my earlier 20s to basically spend 3 years getting drunk and then picked it back up again. So sobriety and painting go hand in hand for me, so that was great.
Only 3 years?
Only 3 years.
Yeah, it was only a short term.
It was that rite of passage that everyone goes through in the early 20s where you just do nothing but hang out with your friends. But I'm way back into it now, and doing a lot more too now that I'm involved with this guild, because the guild just encourages me to churn out more work in that and be more creative and also bounce ideas off other fantastic people. I feel really lucky to have met this group of people.
Oh, very cool.
Otherwise, I'd still be just sort of, just doodling at home and not really getting out there. But I'm really excited about being out there, in 2 weeks' time.
Because I'm pretty sure the Guild's going to do some other events as well, going forward as well. So that would be cool to be involved in that as well. What about you, Philip? Have you been drawing since a young age, or?
Yep. From the time I can remember, I would be from 3 years old or something. From my parents, from what they've told me.
You're drawing on the walls and stuff.
Yeah. We'd just always draw, always have paper and pens near me when I was younger, and that carried on throughout kindergarten and primary school and college. And to this day, I just love painting and drawing. It's been a great outlet for me. Ever since I can remember.
Very cool. All right, guys, we're going to go to a break and we're going to pay some bills. And then, what was your next song? It was
Sunshine of Your Love by Cream.
Yeah, and I better find that. Well, Shirley, hopefully we're going to chat for a little bit longer. Sunshine of Your Love. If we don't find that, we will play it. We'll play 2 songs in a row, and I'll pop something else in there. All right, you're on Beach FM.
Want to ride somewhere but you don't want to drive? Don't be a goober. Call this number, 296 1111. Parapara Umi Taxis, the locally owned and operated professional taxi service, there when you need them, not just when the drivers can be bothered. All drivers are experienced, police-checked and friendly. Your safety is their number one priority. When you next need a ride, don't be a goober. Call 296 1111. Parapara Umi Taxis, always there when you need them.
This Labour weekend, the News Talk ZB Paraparaumu Rotary Art Show is back at Southwood Car Museum for its 17th year, starting with a special opening night and prize giving on Friday, 25th of October. Tickets for the opening night are $30, which includes canapes and wine, plus your ticket is valid for multiple entry over the weekend. The art show supports local arts and the Kapiti Performing Arts Centre. Get your tickets from Coastland Service Desk or phone 2933 252.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend, but never seemed to get a lot. Take a jumbo across the water, like to see America. See the girls in California. I'm hoping it's going to come true, but there's not a lot I can do. 'cause there's nothing better to do. Hey! Don't you look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Well, not much of a girlfriend, I never seem to get along. What she got? Take a jumbo across the water, like to see America. See the girls in California, hoping it's going to come true. But there's not a lot I can do. Hey! Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da.
You're on Beach FM 106.3. It is 4:29 at the moment, and that is Supertramp and Breakfast in America. And of course, it was not Sunshine Off Your Love because my computer froze because the internet went out there. But that's all right. We're going to play that after the weather and news. But right now, I am making Cushla work for her promotional stint in here, and she's going to read out the Kapiti Law listening post.
Beach FM listening post with your community law partners, Kapiti Law. Now with 2 easy access offices on Main Road Waikanai, just by the lights, and on Rimu Road, Paraparaumu, just beside the council chambers.
Alright, so this is about golf, my fave. The Beach FM Kapiti Open Golf Tournament will take place on Saturday, 2nd November, at the Kapiti Golf Club, Valley Road, Paraparaumu. Entry fee is $30 for this 18-hole tournament, which is a Level 4 Order of Merit event. Entry forms are available at the club, online at www.sporty.co.nz/KGC or via the WGI website. Make up a team or enter on your own. Entries for this very popular annual event close Sunday the 27th of October, and the draw will be posted online by Wednesday the 30th of October.
You should enter a Lindale Arts Guild team into that. That would be an interesting team, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You reckon you'd win it? You reckon you'd take it out?
Give it our best shot, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. And you'd do it very creatively because you're creative people, so that could be good. All right, after the break we'll go in and check out what's happening with the weather and traffic.
The Beach FM Sunday afternoon show with Paraparaumu Taxis, your friendly team at your service 24/7. Just call 296 1111.
Can't get your washing dry? Well, go to Liquid Laundromat and dry up to 3 loads of washing in just 25 minutes, and for only $4. Plus, they've got extra large washers for all your duvets and pillows. Try your local Liquid Laundromat at 144 Kapiti Road, right next to M&M Butchers.
My pile of laundry's done in a flash at Liquid Laundromats. Because you don't need any cash at Liquid Laundromats.
Liquid Laundromat, 144 Kapiti Road. Easy, fast, and really convenient.
Louise Duncan Hair Design now have the Platinum Plus, Classic, and Gold straighteners to offer in their big GHD styling range. Louise also offers the new GHD Glide straightening brushes and GHD Air Blow Waver.
Attention!
So straighten up today and go to the beautiful Blue Salon on Oxford Street, Levin, to discover the excellent GHD range.
Love is in the hair when you book with Louise. Call 0636 88801. Come on, sing it. You'll be glad you remembered it. 0636 88801.
Beach FM weather, where today's weather is whether to have Fisherman's Table daily deals today or tomorrow. Fisherman's Table Pai Kakariki, tasty meals, fresh salad bar. Open 7 days on State Highway 1.
All right, it hasn't been the best weekend out there weather-wise, but it's looking not bad out there at Lindale at the moment. But for our entire region, they still say there could be a chance of showers later in the afternoon and into the evening. So hopefully that does not come about. Temperature-wise, it's still pretty warm out there, between 14 and 15 degrees out there at the moment across our region. Wellington, a little bit chillier at that 12 degrees. But they're not going to drop much lower overnight. Overnight, Wellington City's going to drop to 11, as is Horowhenua. Manawatu is going to drop to 9. 9 and the Kapiti Coast 12. For tomorrow, Monday the 21st of October, for our entire region, fine apart from a few brief showers in the morning and the evening and brisk nor'westerlies. For the Manawatu, it's those nor'westerlies are more straight westerlies but still pretty strong up there. Temperature-wise, similar to today, 16 in Kapiti and Wellington and the Horowhenua and 17 in the Manawatu. Alright, I'm looking over at the tides, and I've folded my sheet over since I've been interviewing these guys, so I don't know what the tides are, but I do now. The low tide is at 9:02 this evening, high tide is at 3:10, and the sun will set at 8 tonight.
Beach FM Traffic, proudly brought to you by the world-class Southwood Car Museum. Relax amongst motoring history with 500 plus rare and exotic vehicles and other exhibits right alongside the coffee shop. Call them 04 297 1221 or visit online.
All right, it is all smooth sailing on the roads out there at the moment, so that is all good. Same with the trains, and over at the airport, Ed Chatham's have everything under control. All right, you're with Brendon and Phil and Cushla on this afternoon here, and we're talking about the Arts Trail. But firstly, you guys into netball at all? Because we're playing Australia at the moment, so I've been following that online there too, and it's 48 all late in the fourth quarter, so it's really tight deciding in the series, so go Silver Ferns out onto there. So yeah, I'll keep listeners informed of that as we going on. Right, here's also your chance to say, is there anyone who's inspired you need to thank for your stuff out there? Phil, you're up first.
I just got to thank all my friends for keeping in contact with me and pulling me into this and getting involved. And yeah, just thank my friends.
Cool. Cushla.
Well, I owe everything to my mum, my man, my mates. Got some really good friends out there and are very supportive, family and that sort of thing. I feel like I've got everyone's backing, that sort of thing, to do what I'm doing at the moment. All the resource I needed there for me. And I just want to say that Karen, sitting behind me, doing an amazing job of, organising us. I like to say herding cats, organising artists, same thing. We're pretty notoriously hard to organise, and she's doing an amazing job. And I'm just so grateful to her for organising the space for us to actually do this.
Yeah, she said something that you're hard to organise in an email, actually, but I'm not meant to share that or not. But yeah, but that's all right. Just because you're creatives, that's what you are. You're not bound by time and order and stuff like that. You've got to let your creative juices flow. Is that how it works? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, very good. No, she has done a great job of getting us organised, and we'll have some more artists on next week as well. I think there's a nod from the back of the studio. She sits in the back of the studio just to keep an eye that they say the right things and all that type of stuff as well. And she throws things at them if they say it wrong or whatever it is. Quite authoritarian, I think. But,
a few slippers thrown at me today,
Yeah.
She said no F-bombs on the air, so I'm sticking to that.
Hey, you've done really, really well. You both have. It's brilliant. As I said, our beep is a manual beep, so if you say it, I go beep afterwards and pretend I just got my timing wrong. But that's the way it goes. No, you've been very good on that front. Right, we're going to go back into the music, and this time we have Philip's second request, which is Sunshine Off Your Love by Cream. Great song that is indeed.
The Beach FM Sunday afternoon show with Paraparaumu Taxis, your friendly team at your service 24/7. Just call 296 1111.
It's getting near dawn when lights close their tired eyes. I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love.
You're with Brendon on Beach FM 106.3, and after the break we're going to have another chat to Cushla and Philip about their artwork and their work in the Kapiti Arts Guild.
Have you hit the curb or smashed into a pothole lately? Come see us at Tyre First Waikanai. We are able to repair your wheels' curb damage, straighten out your wheels' flat spot, repair and paint your old damaged wheels, or if you're just looking to change the look of your wheels, come choose a new paint colour. All done in-house at Tyre First Waikanai. Come visit us at 68A Main Road North Waikanai or call 04 902 Tyre.
Riverstone Cafe. For a great caffeine fix, serving delicious fair trade organic coffee served with organic milk, and they only use local free range eggs as well. Coffee and food unsurpassed here on the Kapiti Coast.
Riverstone Cafe, State Highway 1, Otaki.
When it comes to buying a home, ASB's home loan rates, tools and support can help you own it. So whether you're looking for your first home or your fourth, let ASB help you own that home today, keeping you one step ahead. ASB's lending criteria and terms apply.
All right, you're back with Brendon on Beach FM, and I have Cushla and Phil in the studio, and their chaperone in the back to make sure they don't say anything that's not meant to be said on air. But they've done very well out there. So between now and the event, what do you do? Obviously, you get your artwork ready, but what else do you do? Is it just that, making sure you've got enough artwork up there and ready to go?
Yeah, pretty much. Like when I'm not at work, I sometimes go skateboarding and I like going on long hikes and things like that. That's what I'm into. And yeah, I'm just working at a brewery at the moment. And yeah.
Things could be worse than working at a brewery?
Yeah, it's definitely got its perks for sure.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't want to put bad beer out, would you?
No.
So actually, that's North Edinburgh, and it's they've got some interesting stuff they're producing out of there now. It's,
and we got like barrel aged beers and things like that, which is quite like specialty beers.
Yeah, it's amazing on the Kapiti coast now. I don't know, it's about 4 breweries or something up here now. There's a lot of them.
Yep, yeah, there's about 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And what about you, Cushla? What's your plan leading up to it?
So I figure I've got a couple of weeks to put some more work together and to find the sketch pad that I was talking about that I seem to have lost within my house somehow. I don't know where it's got to. It'll turn up surely. So yeah, what I tend to do is I've got a full-time job. Basically, what I do is if Phil's beer goes missing, I then have to locate it. I do freight and that sort of thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I've got a full-time job. So every evening from now up until the Arts Trail will be me coming home, sitting down, doing some solid artwork, having a few rum and cokes, and just having a nice time doing it.
You're not having some beers that went missing that no one could locate that got somehow delivered to your house?
I don't know about that. It's classified information, but perhaps.
Yeah, very, very good. And so in the barn, how many are displaying in there? Do you know how many other artists? Do you guys know that?
There's quite a few of us, I think.
Yeah, 5. We've got some fingers wobbling. No, how many?
10 artists.
Do we have any advances? We've got 10 here, 10 at the back of the room. Do we have? No, so that's my bad auctioneering skills. I used to do that a long time ago. Okay, very cool. And so you get given your individual space in there, obviously, in the barn area?
Yep, yeah. We still need to discuss on how we're going to display it, but that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So obviously you want prime position at the front there or something. There's going to be arguments over who gets the good spots.
Yeah,
you want to fight me, bro?
Yeah. We can scrap it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a bit of a stage out there. We could certainly do Rumble in the Arts Guild at the back down there.
Some more entertainment for you, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there is going to be some pretty entertainment. There's going to be music and all sorts of stuff. Food trucks, I think, are here. Maybe there's rumours of that. There's a sort of nod and a maybe, but a bit of music and stuff. It all goes together with the art, so that's cool. Obviously, last week, if you were listeners, we couldn't get our mate to do a rap, but I am going to get one of the artists to do something, but I've had no volunteers today either. Maybe a bit of beatboxing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was meant to be beatboxing, but I don't know. I can't beatbox, I can't rap, I can't sing either. You do not want to hear that.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk your ear off instead.
Okay, that's fair enough. And you seem pretty good at that. I meant that in a positive way.
That's not the first time that I've heard that. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's all good. Hey, it's no good if you've got something to share. You should share it out there. So that is a good thing. But your next choice of music, Cushla, is?
It is Won It Back by Amanda Palmer. She is actually coming to Wellington next year, and I'm going to go and see her show.
Cool. Sounds good to me, and I've actually found it. No more internet problems, so we're all good to go.
It's the home of the BBC. Beach FM, proud to be local.
Phone can bang, ringy ring, and you think you're gonna get something you can bring.
on Beach FM 106.3, and that was Amanda Palmer coming to Wellington. And what date she coming to Wellington? Do you know off the top of your head?
Actually, unsure. I think it's sort of early in the year, but yeah,
Cool.
really looking forward to going to a show. Going to go with a mate, and yeah, really good girls' night out.
Yeah, and take some of that beer that got misdelivered to your house. Yeah, that'll be the one. All right, so we now have the spiel that you can tell us when the Arts Trail's all happening, if we've got those dates there. So it looks like we have. We're organised. All right, who's up?
Yeah, well, it starts on the 2nd and 3rd of November, and pretty sure it carries out through till for 2 weeks, right?
You're meant to talk to me,
Yeah,
not to
okay,
the back of the room. That's all right, yeah.
But yeah, so it starts on the 2nd and 3rd of November, and then goes to the 9th and the 10th of November.
Yep, sounds good. Sounds good. So that's over those 2 weekends, and there's a lot going on. Not just the art guilds up here. I hear there's a few other artists around, and we're going to have our cheese painted, which is about time because, hey, it is a bit iconic, but it doesn't look the best at the moment. So I think with a bit of artwork on it, it will certainly be more inspiring out there. Hey, well, I've enjoyed chatting to you guys. You've done really well. We've had no F-bombs dropped, which is fantastic. So well done. Full credit to you for that on there. And, yeah, I'm sure that people will look forward to coming along and getting their wallets out on the weekends and buying some of your artwork, which would be cool. But you both agreed on this next song. And if I get fired, well, hey, such is life, but that's all right. It's Black Sabbath and Paranoid, which is one of my favourite songs as well from my metaler days all those years ago. So we're going to play a little bit of an ad, and then we're going to do that. And but just before that, you guys can say goodbye.
So, see you guys later, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, cheers for listening, and hope to see you all at the Arts Trail. It's going to be an amazing time.
All right, you meant to say thanks, Mum, for listening too.
Thanks, Mum, for listening too, and thanks to all of my mates who are tuning in too. Really appreciate you guys.
Cheers. You're with Brendon on Beach FM.